Today is Wednesday, the 20th of August, and for 5 weeks now this protest at Kedem has continued. And, you know, it's sunny here, but it's in the shade is over there, and I'll just pan the camera around for a sec for you to see. It's still looking the same story of Jewish people and supporters of this shop defending the shop against quite virulent and angry protesters, and I suffered a bit of that today. And I usually pride myself on not reacting emotionally, on not screaming, and thank you very much. So it's a bit of water support, thank you. And today I was filming some of the pro-Palestinians, and they were saying things like, how do you not know the Hamas terrorists are actually Jewish people in disguise? And I said, well, because the Palestinians have big rallies in support of the martyr, you know, and that's how we probably know they're probably Palestinians. And then he's like, stop filming. But when you're arguing with someone about something quite abstract, about a geopolitical situation, as well about something quite objective, here you can actually see this happening, and I try and chat to them about it, and they start bringing your wife and your children into the conversation and making very, very dark accusations about you. I'm embarrassed that I reacted so strongly to him, but I guess I can tap myself on the back, and at least I didn't punch him, which I guess is what he wanted. But everyone's getting baited here, and this is an ancient hatred, the baiting of Jewish people to bring out, for them to have their emotional catharsis and their hatred. And the police are doing a very fine balancing act here between respecting the human rights of the pro-Palestinian protesters, but there's going to come a point when there's been enough Hitler praising, or enough kind of Hitler saluting, or enough kill all the Jews, when the police are going to have to say, yeah, they've had enough human rights now, it's turned into outright nasty hatred. And I just hope that anyone watching this, and the guys, when I reacted badly, they were taking videos there as well, and there's going to undoubtedly be videos saying, Charlie Veitch exposed, what a fucking asshole, he's threatening violence, all this shit. But until you're in that situation, and when they bring your wife and kids into it, it's hard for a man to know how he's going to react. But luckily, this still seems to be a civilized country. We're not at the stage yet when they're smashing the shop windows, as is happening in France and Holland and so forth. But I'll just keep you guys updated, and I'll let you watch the video that I shot when I reacted to the guy.
I know all of them. Show me the Quran. Show me the Quran where it says you can kill. Woody Allen, shut up. Show me the Quran where it says you can kill. Woody Allen, shut up. Woody Allen, I'm not discussing you. You don't want to be a pharaoh. Don't want to be a pharaoh. Jeez! I want to sneeze. Right, I'm sorry. He's just said that Jesus killed Jesus.
You see that? What do you mean anti-Semitism? We're not killing anyone. We're not killing anyone. We're not allowed to kill anyone. You have to understand that we defend ourselves.
What's the point of a matter?
What? No, you should know because you're anti-Semitic. Okay, what? Explain this more. What? Some mushrooms.
Tell me. Iraq is cleansed of Christians by the Muslims. It is cleansed. They burnt all our churches, and if you don't believe,
you didn't pick on me, did you?
Sorry.
Pick on me.
I'm not picking on you.
You was asking someone come around the corner, man on man. Why did you ask me? Why did you ask me to dance? Why did you ask me to dance? You want to dance? You want to dance?
You're picking on a Jewish shop.
You want to dance?
You're picking on a Jewish shop, and you're inadvertently supporting extremist Islam. You know you are.
Yeah.
They don't the easy way out. They don't want to watch the films. They don't know.
I said, don't do that. Okay. I'm not
Don't touch my camera.
Why don't you dance?
Go on, ask me to dance.
I find you threatening. I feel slightly harassed by you.
Then I'll move away.
And I would like you to stand away from me.
Then I'll stand away. Because I feel threatened by your breath, bro. I feel threatened by your breath.
And you. I know that deep in your heart you don't think you're doing anything wrong. You think you're supporting Palestinian people. But you've been hijacked by an ancient hatred against the Jews.
No. I don't hate Jews. That's the thing.
No, consciously you think that.
You're not a Jew.
I used to support the pro-Palestinian cause as well.
You are not. You should get away from the point of calling yourself a Jew. You're not a Jew though.
I'm not saying to be a Jew. I'm British and I don't like this happening in Britain.
Judaism comes in Islam.
This happened.
You are not a Jew. You need to understand that.
Can you stop blocking my space, please? You're invading my personal
No, I'm happy with him to be near me.
Don't push me, please. Don't push me, please.
I'm happy for him to be near me. He doesn't threaten me.
Yeah, no, it's pushing me. Don't push me, Woody Allen.
Woody Allen. Yeah.
Don't let people there. I'm guessing you're going to want to walk back in a minute, aren't you?
I might do. I walk wherever it feels. It's a public right of way.
Yeah, and we are public, we've got a right to be here.
He's a nutter. Move out of his way. He's a kid.
You said that no children have been used in conflict. Point blank saying not by Hamas.
Not by Hamas. Hamas have not categorically gone to a child and said to them, we're using you as a lure to get an Israeli
I wouldn't say they've used them as a lure. I've just seen videos of them literally being dragged along the street by the poor things, by their arms. Literally, rockets being fired, like holding on to children. The UN school being utilised to fire rockets out of. Because do you know why? Because the agenda that they're pushing is they want Israel to fight back.
Do you know the video you've seen? Yeah?
I think Hamas care about
hold on. Do you know? Of course they do.
I think they do.
Why do you think? So you're saying just because Hamas don't care about the children, the fact that Israel have gone and killed over 500 children, and that's correct?
I would never say.
They've killed women and children.
Okay.
You tell me where, which war is that right? How many Israel children? How many Israel people have been killed?
I think that's a very good point you're about to raise.
67 or 70 Israel
Let's
people
discuss that.
Yeah?
Let's talk about where that's happened.
3 of them, they were saved. The rest of them all soldiers.
Good.
Yeah?
I agree, yeah. Okay, so here's the reason why. The reason why is very simple. First thing is Hamas don't care about their civilian population in terms of protection. If they cared about them, why are there no bomb shelters in Gaza? Why are there no bomb shelters in Gaza?
How are they going to get bomb shelters?
They built tunnels. That's digging.
No. They built tunnels to get into Israel because they're getting bombed from the top. They're getting bombed from the top. From American bullets.
So why, if they can build tunnels, why can't they build bomb shelters?
Because they're too busy.
They don't want to.
No, they don't cost them.
They're not too busy. Oh, come on. But you're not too busy to protect your people. The first point of a country is you protect your people.
How can you protect your people? Gaza is like a ticking time bomb. A ticking time bomb. You know what it is? Listen, they're not allowed out. They're not allowed out. The land is getting smaller and smaller.
Let's go back. Let's go back.
Listen to me.
Okay.
The land is getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
So the same amount of people.
The land isn't getting smaller and smaller and
smaller, but it's not
smaller.
getting
Okay,
smaller.
the reason
How
why
much-
there is a
how
buffer
much-
zone at the moment is because there is a blockade, as you call it. I would call it
A buffer zone.
okay,
What's that?
either way, it is what it is,
Yeah.
okay? It's
It
to
is what it
protect,
is. What is it?
it's,
What
well,
is
it's to protect.
No, what is it?
It's a wall. It's probably, what's it, 15 foot, 25 foot?
So
it's protecting them from suicide attacks.
Hold on. Israelis on a daily basis, they can come into Palestine. Okay? Yeah? You're right or wrong?
Haven't been there. I couldn't tell you.
Have Israelis can come into Palestine, Palestinian women and children and innocent people cannot go over to Israel. And
a very
whereas,
simple reason.
about 10 years ago, these Palestinian children and men used to have houses over the border.
First of all, anyone that goes into Israel is put under supreme checks. If I go to Israel, I'm Jewish, okay?
Yeah.
If I go to Israel, I can be questioned for 45 minutes to an hour about why I'm going to Israel. Now I'm Jewish. I'm not Asian. I'm not Muslim.
That's the
I'm
same
Jewish.
with America.
Okay, but the point is this: it's that they need to check rigorously every person that comes into their town, their
Why are
country,
they not
because they're so
letting?
worried about Palestinian suicide, about Palestinian suicide attacks. That's what they are.
So you can say which one way they can control another state. They can control Palestine.
Let me ask you this then. Were any suicide bomb attacks by Jews or Israelis occurring in Gaza?
No, but I'm saying, how do you know?
How do you know
that the suicide bombers inside the Palestinian?
Well, they've come over the borders.
How do you know they're Palestinian?
When you say Palestinian, what do you mean? You mean from because I don't really
how do you not know?
Palestine. Is it Gaza or are you talking West Bank?
How do you not know they weren't Jews themselves?
Jews blowing themselves up. Okay. Because when you take, because it's quite commonsensical. If you look at the pictures of the people. Okay. If you look at the pictures of the people.
Prove it.
Okay. If you look at the pictures of the suicide bombers. If you look at the pictures of the suicide bombers. It's quite clear to see that they're from there.
A picture from a suicide bomber.
When they've blown themselves up or when they're on the way and it's been recorded on the video.
A picture from a suicide bomber.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Again, I say it with humility. If they're shouting something like Allah Akbar when they're blowing themselves up, okay, does that not point to a religious fanatical person?
Who says?
Yeah.
This dog, right? He'll just put you on YouTube.
Why am I on YouTube?
This guy will just chat.
Everyone's on YouTube.
Why am I chatting?
You put me on YouTube. We're all on YouTube.
I'm on YouTube. He's on YouTube.
The whole world's on YouTube.
Can't help it, mate.
All we have is the court of public opinion.
Listen, I don't put anyone on YouTube, okay? But the point is, we're having a debate. I don't. We're just having a debate, aren't we?
No, but it's a debate that's going on in circles, but you're not.
To be fair, unfortunately, it's going to be.
It is. It's going on in circles, and the fact that because you're not answering any of my questions.
Give me one question.
You've not answered. Like you're saying statements, and you're not backing them up. You're saying that the Palestinian suicide bombers going into Israel. How do you know the Palestinians?
Can I answer that?
Yeah.
Because the Qassam brigades put massive banners of the young Palestinian martyr on the side of the house and the whole Palestinian community go, Allahu Akbar, that's fantastic. That's usually how we know. That the whole community says, yep, well done, young man, you blew yourself up. That's usually how we know.
Islam, suicide bombers are not, they're not allowed.
This is why I said to you.
Yeah. All right.
But this is why I said to you. This is what I said to you before. When I said to you, are Hamas
Hey man, you're right.
and are
They're all Muslims.
It actually says in the Quran that Allah says it will the killing of one innocent person.
No, I know, but
ISIS are not Muslims. I've said that from the start.
Yeah, but you did.
But Hamas are Muslim. Hamas are they're standing up for what the elected government. They know who said that.
Okay,
you said.
You know how you picking on my facts about legitimacy? I can say to you now, okay, and I'm not going to raise it in an argument, but I can say to you, are you aware that during the elections with Hamas in Fatih, that people from Hamas were throwing the political leaders from the opposition side off bridges and off buildings? Now you can say to me, that didn't happen, where's your proof, where's your evidence?
I'm not going to say that.
You can say
Listen, no, I'm not going to say
it's very difficult for either of us to prove our facts.
When you go into 99% of the Palestinian homes and you ask them,
do they want peace?
No, do you want peace? Which government did you vote for? And they'll say to you, we voted for Hamas.
Have you done a census?
Why do you done that? Why do you think?
Have you been there and asked them?
Why do you think they don't vote Fatah?
Please prove that fact.
Why do you think they don't vote Fatah?
Could you please prove your facts? Well, it's quite easy to rig an election in a place like that, where everyone is quite vulnerable. You've got people going around with AK-47s. It's extremely easy.
Like the man in the picture.
If someone puts a gun to my head and says, you will vote Labour, I'll be like, listen, mate, alright, whatever you want.
Like the man in the picture.
Let's not go to that level.
That's ridiculous, isn't it?
Well, he was in the army. You know, he's in the army.
No,
he's there.
it doesn't matter.
How many
These people ain't
mate, I went to with university, right? Loads of guys from university who had been to the wars in Iraq, and they were there with the comrades in Iraq. People who are on
because that's a
Facebook.
justified war.
Oh, is it? Iraq's a justified war? Is it?
In England,
Because they got rid of a secular dictator and helped the Islamists gain power.
But wait a
Isn't that
minute,
right?
but apparently that was Israel's fault, and that's America that organised.
It's always Israel's fault.
oh man, this is ridiculous.
No, but seriously, can I join in? Thank you for letting me film you guys.
Back to work.
But is it okay if I continue the conversation and film it? All right.
Well,
Okay.
you guys. Put the film down.
No, but I think it's important.
Put the film down.
No, but listen.
Put the film down.
You're here outside.
Don't record me. Put the film down.
No, I will record you because I want to. But
Listen.
I'll be polite. You can be polite to me.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you one more time. Put the film.
I'll tell you 3 more times. I'm going to continue filming. Don't touch my equipment.
Well, you
okay.
do, man.
Okay, listen, mate. Look, I'm not going to do anything. I'm a peaceful guy.
Yeah?
I'm a peaceful guy. I'll show my face. My name's Charlie. Listen, you're here outside. Yeah. But you guys are here outside this Jewish shop that sells soap. Look, you can see yourself. It's no problem.
Yeah, selling salt which is being mined from the Dead Sea. Which
But
is
it's not not in occupied territories. It's not in the occupied territories. And guys, like, can I just ask a question? Are we all British here? Yeah. We're all British, yeah? I was born in Rio. I'm British father. I'm British. This isn't right in Britain, what you guys are doing to this shop. It's not right. Because the only connection here is Judaism. Yes. That's it. No. That's it.
The Zionists.
But we all know that's code word for Judaism. It is.
Jews have got nothing to do with Zionists.
Yeah, but listen.
These are Zionists.
Guys,
they don't care about life, they care about making money. They've got no religion.
I used to wear the Palestinian scarf.
In fact, I
we used to do it outside the Israeli embassy. You guys are targeting a Jewish business, which if it shuts down, if you are successful, Manchester will be an anti-Semitic laughingstock of the whole world. It will.
No, it will. It'll be a far better place.
It won't. Why? Because Kedem the soap shop's gone.
Because we will slowly.
So where does it stop? Where does it stop then?
It will stop when the land goes back.
Funded by the Israelis.
Well, should we at least make them wear a Star of David on their arm to at least identify them? Because the only connection here.
We're not racist like you.
How am I racist?
Put a Star of David on them.
That's what you guys are doing. This is alright. Okay. Alright.
In an IDF uniform.
I'm not allowed.
Under British law, you judge how bad the crime is by how the victim feels. Ask any of the Jewish people here if they feel victimized, and I think they will feel very victimized by all you guys.
Why do you tell us about the 15-year-old girl you slept with?
I honestly don't know.
Excuse me?
Your wife?
I never slept with a 15-year-old.
Slept with a 15-year-old girl, and you work for the government.
Man, is this how you're stooping?
That's why
have you taken the argument here? Have you taken the argument to this level? Anyway, listen. I'll speak to this gentleman.
You work for the government.
Okay, so where's the police then? Where's the? It's all lies. It's all lies. No. Because I've got you. Because you're being wrong here. You're stooping to that level, aren't you? You're stooping to that. You're bringing my wife into it.
Yeah, your ex-wife.
Listen. I'll take you and me. We'll go up there. No one else. No one else. We'll go and talk. Yeah.
See him off.
Take him away! Take him away!
Okay, he's been threatened with arrest if he doesn't change his behaviour.
Officer, can I ask you a question? Have I got a right, or have I not got a right, then why are you not letting me? No. When I am walking through a public thoroughway on my own, okay, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, please. When I'm walking through a public thoroughway,
don't take any pictures.
I have a right to on my own, and 10 Zionists gang up on me and crowd round me and stop me walking. Am I supposed to reach the beast, or are they supposed to reach the beast? If they just let me through, I would be perfectly fine walking on my own. Who's supposed to reach the beast? No, I'm not. No. I'm walking through a public thoroughway. I'm walking through.
You pushed me out the way.
I am walking through a public thoroughway. Yes, it should be, shouldn't it? It should be. No, they're resisting me. No, Sarge, let me rephrase that. I'm not Sarge, I've heard you, let me rephrase that. I'm not choosing the path with the most resistance. The most resistance is choosing to oppose me walking there. You would suggest the opposite based on all this video evidence of all them people which are crowding round.
I've got on video.
I've got on video too.
Yeah, but he came towards us.
And you didn't see all them people crowd round?
He's come towards the crowd.
He's walking. You weren't even here.
I was standing there, I was watching. They walked round him, stood in front of him.
Yeah, but he started walking this way, didn't he? Started walking that way towards the shop. I wasn't, I was recording it. I've just been recording it. Thank you for your comment. Well done.
Thank you for supporting them. Thank you for letting me know if he continues, I'll be arrested for breach of the peace. My behaviour in this method won't continue because clearly the police are siding, in my opinion, with the Zionists here today who are clearly ganging up on me.
You ganged on me, you pushed me out the way, you big stomach.
You, according to me, according to me, you offered him out. You offered him a fight.
I did not. You're lying through your teeth.
I've got it on camera.
I was
always used later on me, don't worry.
Excellent.
We've got all these witnesses here, so.
Yeah, that's fine.